Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we are talking about the spell Melf's Minute, not Minute, Minute Meteors. We're giving this spell a B-, but first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, yeah, we're giving this a B-. A lot of these Melf spells are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. They don't do a lot of damage. They do have pretty good range, and they have some minor effects. So let's talk about this spell. So it is a third-level spell that is only usable by sorcerers and wizards. So not a lot of classes can use this, but there are some uses that you can have, and I'm going to come up with a lot of people probably know the use that I'm going to come up with, but I think it's kind of unique. So it's a third-level spell, takes one action, has a range of self, verbal, somatic, and material component, which does not cost money, lasts for 10 minutes, and it does have concentration. You know, this is one of the spells I'm kind of wishy-washy about whether I would want to concentrate on this. As soon as all the meteors are gone, because you create 6 of them, I wouldn't be concentrating on this. Well, the spell will end. So essentially, this is going to last for 3 rounds, because that's, the way that you're going to use this is pretty much that way. So, and it's a dex save, which is not the best save in the world. It is the most optimal one that you want for physical saving throws, and it does fire damage, which is also not the most optimal damage type, since a lot of creatures have resistance to fire damage. So you create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float around and orbit you for the spell's duration, 10 minutes, or until they're all gone. When you cast the spell, and as a bonus action, on each of your turns thereafter, you can expend 1 or 2 of them, sending them streaking towards a point you choose within 120 feet. Once a meteor reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dexterity saving throw. So I would say that if you put this down in a 5-foot square, everything adjacent to that square is going to have to make a saving throw. A creature takes 2d6 damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. You can upcast this spell, and when you do, you get 2 more meteors. It doesn't do more damage, you get 2 more meteors. So you can do 2d6 or 4d6 damage. 2d6 from one source, or 2d6 and 2d6 from 2 different sources. That is 4d6 from two sources. 1 meteor or 2 meteors as a bonus action, and on the turn that you cast the spell. So, how does that work in your benefit? Well, here's how it could work to your benefit. If you have an enemy who is concentrating, concentration says whenever you take damage while you are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. That is DC 10 or half the damage you take, whichever number is higher. If you take damage from multiple sources, such as an arrow and a dragon's breath, you make separate saving throws for each source of damage. Each meteor is its own source of damage. So you must make a saving throw for each source of damage. So guess what? You cast a spell, blim blam, 2 sources of damage, 2 concentration checks. Then the next round, you use your action to cast another spell, like Magic Missile or Lightning Bolt or whatever, without concentration. And then you blim blam, 2 more meteors, 2 more saving throws. That's 3 more concentration checks. And you're doing this in case you have an enemy that has a pretty nasty spell like Black Tentacles or something up that you really want turned off, and you couldn't get around to countering it or dispelling it. So I think that's some really good usage of this spell. It doesn't do a massive amount of damage, but I think it is there mainly in my mind to trigger that kind of thing. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.